Did you ever hear about the tragedy of Angel Feather? I thought not. It's not a story the players would tell you. It's a tournament legend. Angel Feathers were a meta clan so powerful and so resilient, they could use the counterblast to influence the cards in their damage zone. They had such knowledge of the damage zone that they could even keep themselves from dying. On-demand healing in Vanguard is a pathway to many strategies some consider to be unfair. They became so annoyingly resilient, the only thing they were afraid of was power creep, which of course happened. Ironic, they could save themselves by healing, but not from mediocre support. So let's take a look at the new Angel Feather. I'll go through it and discuss how utterly amazing these new cards are, and talk about what's up with Angel Feathers in the current metagame. So let's start off with the grade 3s, running 4 Metatron. Still good. Just like before, it heals 1, and it has a pseudo drive check that allows it to pretty much have 3 drive checks in a row. Moving on, we've got 4 of the new grade 3 Agodial. What he does is he basically counterblast 1 on place on Vanguard, choose up to 2 cards on the field, or 2 regards on either player's field, put them in their respective damage zones, and then if you put 1 or more cards, this unit gets a crit, and then both players will heal the same amount of cards that were put into their damage zone. So if you only put 1 in, you will just heal 1. And then the second effect is that when it attacks, this unit gets 5,000 power for each of your opponent's face-up units. We're running 2 Mobile Hospital. Still a good card. Anti-Sentinel, really good. Grade 2s, we're running 4 of the new Freezing Granter. Now, a lot of people say you don't have to run this. With me, my thought was that you're already giving your opponent free counterblast. Why not? Just give them more, right? When you place him from hand, Soul Blast 1, choose one of your opponent's regards and put it into the damage zone, and then they heal 1. And then it has a second effect. When it attacks, you can counterblast 1, and it gets 5k for each face-up card in your opponent's damage zone. So pretty much a free removal card. And it can get fat if you want to use that extra counterblast. We're running 4 Armati. This card's back, still good. Allows you to get that extra rush in the beginning and just calls out the stuff that you want. Because there's actually a really good grade 2 now, probably the best card released in an Infinideity Cradle. And that is Hygienist Angel. Now, let's take a look at this crazy effect. I'll zoom it in. It's so simple, but so useful. This unit gets 5,000 power for each card in your damage zone. This is probably the best effect that was released in the new set for Angel Feathers. It's only 7k power, but that's fine. It'll get 5k if you have like 4 cards in your damage zone. This is 27k by itself. And the best thing about it is that this card stays fat in your opponent's turn. So it's really annoying to get rid of. They have to usually use an effect to get rid of this card. And as the game goes on, it just scales higher and higher, gets more power. You don't even have to boost it for it to hit numbers. And if you do, it just hits higher. And that's exactly what Angel Feather needs. Before, Angel Feathers are just so weak at doing anything. They put on very little pressure. They hit for like 23k, and sometimes they hit just a bit more if they were boosted by Pegasus, and rely on their hospital to finish the game. But now, because of this card alone is just generating 1 column, which is a high amount of pressure, and just dealing nice damage. So, cool card. Moving on to the grade 1s, we're running 4 Arahabaki. It's an old card, but it's still good. Lets you get cards that you want from the damage zone into your hand. So just get your grade 3s, get your Metatrons, or G. Now, another great grade 1 was actually released for Angel Feather. This is probably tied for best card released. And that is Healthful Intendant. When rode upon, put this card into your damage zone face down and call a card from your damage zone to regard. So basically when you ride on him, you get a card from the damage zone and you just call it out. So you can call itself, pretty good. And then if a card was put into your opponent's damage zone, this unit gets 5k. So basically it's like 13k as well. So pretty useful. Will be 13k most of the time. And then we have, last card I'm running is Scalpel Angel. If your damage zone has 3 or more cards, this unit gains Intercept and plus 5k. So a 13k beater as well. But as the game goes on, she becomes a 10k Intercept, which is pretty nice. And then we're running 5 draws, 7 crits, and 4 heals, and 4 draw knot. Well, it has 4 draw knots. So pretty standard trigger lineup. Let's talk a bit about Angel Feather, and I will start ranting pretty soon. So let's talk a bit about counterblasts, right? In standard, how much does one counterblast equate to, right? Usually it's 1 counterblast equals 1 card. When you look at something like Royal Paladins, counterblast 1 equals call a card from your deck, or draw a card. Like Cargo is counterblast 1, retire a card. This Intendant is pretty much a counterblast 1, call a card from the damage zone. Same with Amadi. They're all counterblast 1 equals 1 card. Generally speaking. Of course, there are always exceptions. That's pretty much it. Huga's a perfect example. Counterblast 1, turn everything into Huga, and then call a card, right? What does Counterblast 2 equal? Now, Counterblast 2 becomes crazy, alright? What is Counterblast? Counterblast 2 is heal a card from your damage zone and get 15k, yeah? What else is Counterblast 2? Counterblast 2 is delete your Vanguard. Delete your opponent's Vanguard. Counterblast 2 is also plus X, because Laqueer is pretty much just call your entire soul and fill out your entire field, right? So, let's talk about Agodiel. In this deck, you're pretty much never putting your own cards into damage zone because it's extremely low value just to countercharge. You're most likely putting your opponent's card into the damage zone. But then you're giving your opponent 2 counterblasts to use. So that seems pretty bad. That lets them heal. That lets them call a big amount. Even combining 2 counterblast 1s to a counterblast 2 is absolutely devastating. Like Murakumo, for example. What does counterblast 2 do in that deck? Huga, call a card, turn everything into Hugas, field wipe, then Hyaki effect to give everything fat, right? Then you're just getting monstered that turn. Counterblast 2 is a big deal. And when you run a Godiel, you're giving your opponent Counterblast 2. And it's not like this deck is super resilient. It's not like you're drawing a billion cards as well. Because they realized giving Angel Feather resilient opportunities before was a bad idea. Back then, when Angel Feathers were released, the game was slower, and because of Angel Feathers, games would go on forever. Especially against Force matchup, especially in the Angel Feather mirror. So they definitely decided to give them more offensive capabilities and nothing else. Nothing else. And that's basically resulted in Angel Feathers. It doesn't feel like they've gotten enough to keep up with the current metagame. What just came out for other clans? Laqueer, plus X, get fat, Excel. Excel clan that pluses, enough said. What did Murakumo get? Field wipe. Excel clan that pluses with a field wipe. Gets super fat as well. Pretty good. What did Force get? Force got restanding Force columns. Seems pretty good too. And then what has Protect gotten recently? Nothing much. They had Dark Irregulars, which is nice deck thinning. About it. Oh yeah, discard 3 to guard. We had Mega Colony, Soul Blast 1, randomly gotcha something and they can't guard with that. And then you got Angel Feathers, or you got Nubatama. Nubata's like an exception. They seem pretty good. Angel Feathers, what do they get? More offensive capabilities at the cost of giving your opponent Counterblast to use, which just seems really, really low value. So, what are some nice advantages about this deck? If you play against a deck which does not plus at all, or does not use Counterblast really much, like, I guess God Hand Dragon, they kind of, they don't really plus much, so if you start removing their cards, they can't really use up all their Counterblasts, so I guess that's kind of weirdly okay, and at the same time not, because you can just play another clan that does something that has a field wipe. So, not much to say about this clan, except, okay, the best thing about Angel Feather right now is that they're super cheap. This is like an enhanced trial deck price. You bought 2 trial decks, and you got an Angel Feather deck. Agodiels are going for like 4 USD or something at TCG Player, which means they're probably giving it for free at locals, because everyone just pulls this and goes, man, at least I could buy Coke with this card or something like that. And then, yeah, so pretty much everything, all the new cards are super cheap. And if you already have an Angel Feather deck from before, you pretty much just need to buy for a High Just Angel for the extra beatdown, because it's actually a good card. and you need to buy 4 of this helpful intendant, yeah, for that extra free card at the beginning. Otherwise, you could pretty much just keep the rest of the deck the same. Agodials, you could just replace this with Zerakiels, right? Because Zerakiel is still decent. It lets your columns hit numbers. It also helps your fat column hit better numbers as well against Force Clans. And accelerates your Hospital game plan. Because Hospital is still decent. Yeah, there is Protect 2, but let's be honest. Who plays Protect 2? Freezing Granter, you can just replace with Ragiels. And then, yeah, this Scalpel Angel, you can just replace with Hesediels. Pretty much the old deck, except with like 2 of these new cards. And the best thing about these cards, like, the reason why Hydra's Angel is better than Helpful Intendant, because you're more likely to see people just discard a Hydra's Angel, like just leave it on the table because it's common, so it's way more easy just to get a playset of them. At least the Hydra's Angel is like a triple rare. But let's be honest, if you're not into Angel Feather right now, either it's a perfect time to get into it, because everything is super cheap and you could just be investing in it, because there's a confirmed Angel Feather set coming up pretty soon, or at least coming out next year with Gear Chronicle and Genesis and that extra booster. So it's definitely getting more support, which is probably what it needs. If you are a long-time Angel Feather fan, I'm sorry, man. You need to get better luck. Vanguard's not all about critting and getting 6 damage heal. It is also about getting the correct support that you need to make your clan broken. And unfortunately, Angel Feathers this time feels like it got the short end of the stick. It went from like a tier 3 clan to a tier 3 clan. So yeah, if you're an Angel Feather clan, I'm sorry guys. Clan's doing pretty bad at the moment in standard and also premium. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe go get go sell your Agodials for a Coke or something, and feel better, or just get Murakumos. Yeah. Oh, don't get Murakumos actually. Miyamaras are very expensive. On another code note, we have a new site. So go check that out. It looks really nice. If you want to know who's in WCC, go check it out, because there's a big roster that has all our faces on it. Thanks to Derek and Kelvin for really putting in a lot of work to make this happen. So thanks guys, you made a great site. And there will be content posted there as well. We're doing more than just Vanguard. There will be some Weiss Schwartz content too. So be sure to check that out. So yeah, that pretty much sums up this video. If you are an Angel Feathers fan, you can play this slightly more aggressive build, or you can just go back to the old Zerakiel build and just enjoy playing locals. We've got next videos coming up. There's a few WCC VGCS videos coming up, so be sure to stay tuned for that, and we'll see how that goes. So hope you guys enjoy this Angel Feather video. And if you are a hardcore Angel Feather player, my condolences to you. Rip in peace, buddies. So see you in the next video. That's it from me. Bye.